So today what we're going to do is demonstrate the complete finished product of the spindle winder. And yeah, we've got some interesting issues with it, but I don't think we'll have too much of a deal. So this is the spindle winder, and this is the Sunlu spindle holder that I made. So you would put the filament over here and the Bambu Labs empty spindle over here, and you thread it through the shuttle and it should wind. Now I had a lot of problems with this, not so much on making it. It was pretty simple make. It all worked pretty well, but you'll notice that during the video you'll see all the mistakes that I need to still correct with this jig, but it's definitely worth the build. So I think that's enough for now. Let's go ahead and actually demonstrate how to rewind the filament from Sunlu or whatever to the Bambu Labs. And I am a terrible person. I just do this for fun. I'm not making any money on this deal. I'm not making any products. I'm just doing it because I really enjoy these. Okay, so this is the winder in action, and it's got a few problems. So I'm applying tension over here, and as I rotate it, and of course this gets stuck today. That's interesting, because it's been working all this time. There we go. These bearings over here pop out, so somehow I have to secure these a little bit better, perhaps putting a little epoxy on them. And then this over here slides off a little bit too. I'm getting good wraps. I'm not getting great wraps, but I think this should work. I just got to apply a little tension over here, and you can see that the mechanism does go back and forth without a problem. I mounted this on a piece of wood so that it gives stability to the entire operation, and now it's stuck again, see? For some reason, there it goes. You gotta be really careful and watch out for the bearings popping out. I think a little epoxy will take care of that situation. This doesn't really work as well as I'd like, so I'm not sure exactly what is happening. I know for sure this little thing is popping out, and that's on the spur gear, so I can get that under control. Okay, and that's another problem. This is unwinding and losing tension. Okay, so let's finish this up. It seems to be working somewhat reasonable now. I see it always gets hung up there. And here goes the bearing. Yeah, this is really fun. Yep. Something's wrong. The shuttle isn't working anymore. There we go. If this works, it's going to be an absolute. Nope, it's stuck again. So I don't know what happened here. Okay, I can see this. Yeah, this thing is going to require a little bit of work. The gear came out, so it's not making contact anymore, and that's part of the problem. So I'm almost done. I think I'm just going to do this by hand manually. So this is definitely not working right. And that's it. So hopefully this will now work inside of the Bambu. I don't know. A lot of problems with this. The gear keeps popping out. This mechanism doesn't seem to be working very well. I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of research. But if you mount it, it seems to do a pretty good job of winding the spool. I'm just going to have to see whether or not this actually goes through the Bambu. Well, after I did my winding, I did some printing. And this particular set, yeah, came out okay. There's a lot of stringing here because I didn't have supports. And I didn't realize I needed the supports until after I finished. And I says, yep, I needed supports on these. But they look okay. And then this is for my cat boxes I make. And that turned out okay. So I think, you know, with a little bit more work and trying to figure out the problem with the shuttle, this will turn out to be an okay thing. When I put it on a green spindle from Bambu Labs, so even though it's black, it shows up on my AMS as being green. And that's not a big problem for me. I can see that it's black. This is part one. You know, there may not be a part two, but I think this thing does work somewhat.